Okay, picture this. The day's winding down. You know that quiet hum of routine settling in?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you're scrolling through your phone, or
Mhm.
maybe you and your partner have just like completely cleared out the Netflix catalog.
Been there?
Right. And underneath all that, there's this kind of subtle craving for something more, you know, in your connections.
Yeah, that spark can feel like it's dimmed a little.
Exactly. Or, okay, maybe it's not that. Maybe you're trying to make new friends as an adult, which is, let's be honest, kind of tricky.
Oh, definitely.
Without the usual social jitters or the dreaded small talk.
Right. That initial barrier, that uncertainty in a new social place, it can be really anxiety-inducing for a lot of people,
It really can.
especially if you lean towards being a bit shy. It feels like a massive hurdle sometimes.
How do you even start? Right. It feels like you can't just walk up to someone and ask if they're into, I don't know, competitive bird watching.
I might get a funny look, yeah.
You probably would. So what if the answer wasn't some, like, complicated psychological technique, but something way simpler and actually fun?
I'm listening.
Today we're doing a deep dive into shared hobbies. These common interests, these activities, they're not just ways to kill time.
No, not at all.
They're actually like powerful tools for boosting your well-being, strengthening bonds, even unlocking personal growth.
Absolutely. There's a lot of depth there.
So we're going to explore why they matter so much, how they actually weave that magic, and yeah, give you a bunch of practical ideas too for your next shared adventure.
Sounds great. Where do we start? The why.
Let's start with the why. Exactly. Why do shared hobbies punch so far above their weight? Why aren't they just about, filling time?
Well, because they tackle some really common challenges head on. Things we all face in relationships in our social lives.
Like what specifically?
Well, for couples, think about that relationship rut.
Oh, yeah. The stale phase.
Right. After the initial honeymoon period wears off, we've heard from people whose evenings just become like silent scrolling or passive TV watching.
Total parallel play, almost.
Yeah. Or one partner's totally absorbed in their own thing. It's easy to drift into that, especially with smartphones always there. Genuine connection starts feeling like effort.
It does. And shared hobbies cut right through that.
They really can. But it's broader than just romantic relationships. Think about social anxiety, shyness, especially for adults trying to connect.
Yeah, making friends gets harder.
It does. And our sources really highlight this. Shared hobbies create this natural, low-pressure setting. It's just less intimidating to talk to people who already like the same thing you do.
Because you already have something to talk about.
Exactly.
Right.
The conversation isn't forced or dull. You're not there trying to, impress anyone. You just show up. Everyone's into the activity itself.
It kind of tricks you into connecting.
That's a good way to put it. It bypasses the usual awkwardness.
That's brilliant, like a secret weapon for connection.
Kind of, yeah.
And the upsides, they go way beyond just making socializing easier, right?
Let's talk about mental emotional health. Oh, definitely. This is where it gets really interesting from like a psychological perspective. Engaging in these hobbies isn't just like therapy, but cheaper. Though that's a nice bonus.
Yeah.
But it's actually activating similar positive pathways in the brain. You
Yeah.
get into flow states, you reduce rumination.
That negative thought spiral.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
you build a sense of mastery, which is huge for self-esteem. Things like crafting, or even those adult coloring books. They aren't just relaxing on the surface. Studies suggest they can actually shift your brain activity, move you from that high-stress beta wave state to a calmer alpha state.
Wow. So it's actually like physiologically calming you down.
It seems so. It's
Yeah.
almost like gently rewiring your brain for a bit more tranquility.
That's fascinating.
And then connect that to the relationship side. Shared activities, they build much deeper connections, a real sense of belonging.
Belonging, yeah, that's a big one.
It is, because you're bonding naturally without that forced small talk. It leads to more meaningful chats, understanding each other's values on a deeper level.
You're creating a safe space? Sort of.
Precisely. A safe space to just be. And think about collaborative stuff like team sports or maybe a cooking class.
Okay.
You have to communicate effectively. You have to work as a team.
Right. You can't cook a meal together if you're not talking.
Exactly. And those skills, they don't just stay in the kitchen or on the field. They transfer directly into the relationship. Better communication, better problem solving.
Even handling conflicts.
Yeah, potentially. Finding common ground when things get tricky. It strengthens those emotional bonds.
And it's not just what it does for the relationship, is it? It's also personal growth.
Totally. Hitting a shared goal, learning something new together. Yeah. that boosts your individual confidence, your self-esteem.
You learn new skills, see new perspectives.
Right. Whether you're the one teaching or the one learning, it's this like positive feedback loop of enrichment.
Okay, so this all sounds great, very intuitive almost. But is there like data to back this up?
Oh, yeah. There's quite a bit of research, actually. For couples, one stat that jumps out is that around 65% report sharing hobbies.
Okay, a majority.
But here's the kicker. Of those, a huge 87% report higher relationship satisfaction because of it.
87%.
Yeah, it's significant. And researchers think it's not just correlation, it's causation. Shared hobbies build what some psychologists call shared identity capital.
Shared identity capital, what's that?
It's like the emotional and practical resources you build up together, the shared memories, the inside jokes, the skills you learn side by side. It's like compound interest for the relationship bond.
That's a great analogy, compound interest for your relationship.
And on the flip side, no common interests is actually cited pretty often as a major reason for divorce.
Really?
Yeah, it really underscores that while attraction is important, it's those shared interests, that shared life, that can really sustain a partnership long term.
Okay, so the why is pretty compelling. Combats ruts, eases anxiety, builds deeper bonds, good for you, good for the relationship.
Check, check, and check.
So now the how. How do these hobbies actually work their magic? You said it's like they trick us.
Yeah, it's kind of a sneaky genius, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hobbies basically engineer repeated quality time together.
Right, because you want to do the activity.
Exactly. You're not showing up just to be social, which can feel like pressure sometimes. You're there because you genuinely enjoy the thing itself.
So you're more relaxed.
Yeah, you're relaxed, you're being yourself. And crucially, everyone else there is also relaxed and passionate about the same thing.
Which makes connecting easier, less forced.
Effortless, almost. It flows naturally from the shared activity.
We actually heard a story like that, didn't we, from Sarah about her lab partner.
Oh, right. Yeah, she was apparently dreading this new lab partnership. Felt super awkward, didn't know the person.
Classic scenario.
Totally. But then they found out they both loved the same, like, quirky sci-fi show.
Ah, the common ground.
Exactly. That little shared interest was the bridge. Suddenly they're laughing, talking plot theories.
And then probably other stuff too.
Yeah, eventually sharing more personal things. All because of a TV show. It just highlights how often we all think we're the awkward one.
So true.
And hobbies create that space where you don't need to perform or impress. Just show up, do the thing you love. The conversation takes care of itself.
That brings up a really key point, though, something the sources went deep on, the nuance of it all in relationships.
Yes. It's not just what you do.
Right. It's how you do it together. Both people need to actually respect and support the interest.
That's critical. We heard that cautionary tale, remember? The skiing couple.
Oh, yeah. One partner was practically semi-pro skiing like 6 months a year.
Loved it. Lived for it.
And the other partner, quote, barely survived one try on the bunny slopes.
Yeah. That kind of extreme mismatch in passion, if you don't navigate it carefully, can actually drive a wedge.
So you don't have to be perfectly matched.
No, definitely not. But you need to be close enough or find aspects of it that you can genuinely enjoy together. You shouldn't feel like a chore for one person.
Okay, that makes sense. So how do you actually like cultivate these things, make them work?
Well, it starts with open communication, obviously.
Yeah.
Talking about what you might both enjoy.
And being willing to explore, right?
Okay.
Try new things, step outside the comfort zone a bit.
Absolutely. Exploration is key. And then, practically speaking, you need to dedicate time to it.
Schedule it in.
Yeah, literally put it on the calendar if you have to. Regular outings, specific days, make it a priority.
And show up with enthusiasm.
Genuine enthusiasm. Actively
sense.
participate. And if challenges pop up, because they might,
Sure.
approach them with patience, empathy, talk it through. Find compromises that work for both of you. The goal is genuine shared enjoyment.
Not forced fun.
Exactly. Not forced is the magic ingredient.
Okay, so we get the why, we get the how.
Right.
Now for the fun part, the what. What kinds of things are we actually talking about? The possibilities must be huge.
Oh, endless. Our sources were packed with ideas. You can break them down, sort of. Like outdoor and active stuff.
Okay, yeah, like hiking.
Hiking, definitely. But also things like bird watching, which needs quiet focus together. Or stargazing. Gardening is huge for mood boosting.
I've heard that. Gets you moving, too.
Totally. Nature walks, identifying plants, camping, getting away from tech, ballroom dancing.
Ooh, intimate.
Yeah. Challenging, too. Rock climbing, Great workout, way more fun than a treadmill for some.
Right.
Running together, biking, fitness classes, even yoga or Tai Chi for stress relief.
Lots of physical options. What about less strenuous stuff? Learning, maybe.
Loads. Book clubs, great for communication. Following a podcast together.
Hey, I like this one.
Huh? Maybe. Creates mutual interest, sparks dialogue. Virtual museum tours are cool now, too. Learning a new language together, that's a big one, brings novelty.
Keeps things fresh.
Exactly. Crossword puzzles, learning an instrument, volunteering for a cause you both believe in, even chess or digging into family history.
Wow, okay, so active, learning. What about just, like, cozy indoor stuff?
Plenty of that, too.
Okay.
Playing cards, screen-free competition, virtual wine tasting.
I like the sound of that.
Learn something, strengthen the bond. Starting a collection, coins, stamps, whatever. Baking sourdough was mentioned, apparently quite intimate.
They said it. Okay.
Board games are fantastic for adults. Brings back that sense of play. Even reorganizing a room together, tackling a project.
Cooking together definitely counts.
Oh, absolutely. Teamwork, passion. Virtual escape rooms are fun too. Dominoes, beer brewing, jigsaw puzzles, even video games, collaborative or competitive.
Tarot card reading. That could spark conversation.
For sure. Meditating together, connecting in the present.
And creative pursuits.
Tons. Adult coloring for anxiety relief.
Yeah.
General crafting, knitting, pottery, whatever. Tie-dyeing, painting side by side.
Calming, romantic, maybe.
Yeah. Just listening to music deeply together, talking about it, scrapbooking memories,
Yeah.
redecorating. Photography, seeing the world through a new lens together, drawing, calligraphy, mixology.
Making cocktails.
Yep. Even upcycling old stuff. The list just goes on and on.
It really does. It's less about the specific activity, more about the sharing.
That's the core of it. Find what sparks joy and connection for you together.
So once you have an idea, or maybe a few,
Yeah.
how do you find your people if you're looking for a group, say?
Good question. Online is huge now, obviously. Platforms like Meetup, Facebook groups dedicated to hobbies, even specific Reddit subreddits. Search by interest and location.
Right, digital communities.
But don't forget the physical world. Check local community boards, libraries, coffee shops, community centers often have flyers.
Old school but effective.
Yeah. Hobby stores themselves are great resources. They often know about local clubs or might have a bulletin board. Local fairs and festivals, two good places to just chat with people who share interests.
And what if you can't find the perfect group?
Start your own. Seriously. Define what you want the group to be, maybe set a few simple rules, and then promote it online, locally. You might be surprised who shows up.
That's empowering. And it really doesn't matter how old you are, right?
Not at all. There are options for every age, every personality, every interest imaginable.
Okay, so wrapping this all up, what's the big takeaway from this deep dive?
I think the main thing is that shared hobbies are just so much more than filler. They're like these quiet superheroes of human connection.
Unsung superheroes. I like that.
Yeah. They're weaving this stronger fabric for our relationships, for our individual lives, often without us even realizing the full impact.
They're a path out of loneliness, a way to find belonging.
Exactly. And experience more joy, growth, real connection.
It makes me think about the strongest relationships you see, friendships or partnerships. They often don't feel like work, do they? Because they're built on all those shared moments, the laughter, even the little struggles you overcome together doing something you both enjoy.
That's beautifully put. It reminds me of that D.H. Lawrence quote, something like, I want us to be together without bothering about ourselves, to be really together because we are together, as if it were a phenomenon.
Not a thing we have to maintain by our own effort.
Yeah, that's powerful. It just is.
Exactly. The connection happens naturally through the shared experience. So maybe the final thought for everyone listening is, what activity, could be tiny, could be big, what activity will you invite someone to share with you?
Yeah, just to be together, like Lawrence said, without the effort.
And just discover that joy of connection.
Find your phenomena.
We really hope this deep dive sparks some ideas, inspires you to explore some new ways to connect and boost your well-being through shared interests.
Absolutely. Go find your people. Find your joy.
Until next time, keep seeking those aha moments.